Hello, welcome back to our class of English Literature Short Stories. Children, in this story we have learned that it is the time of Spanish Civil War when an old man who traveled from San Carlos and he came up to a pontoon bridge and sat there. Since he was very tired, he kept sitting there and a soldier the soldier was the narrator, and he is the author of this story. So the narrator says that tries to convince the uh, old man of crossing the bridge as fast as he can. Let's see what happens next. Where do you come from? I asked him. From San Carlos, he said and smiled. That was his native town, and so it gave him pleasure to mention it, and he smiled. So the soldier asked the old man from where he was, and the old man answered that he was from San Carlos, and it was the native town of the soldier also, so he gave a sweet smile. I was taking care of animals. Oh, yes, he said, I stayed. You see, taking care of animals, I was the last one to leave the town of San Carlos. So the old man said that I was taking care of my animals, and it was a time of this war when I was suggested that I should leave the place and go away for a better shelter. So he did not look like a shepherd for nor a herdsman, and I looked at his black dusty clothes and his grey dusty face and his steel rimmed spectacles and said, what animals were they? So the author or the narrator asked the old man as to what kind of animals did he have. So he said that yes, various animals I have, and I had to leave them back in the place. So he was watching at the bridge and the African looking country of the Ebro Delta and wondering how long now it would be before he would see the enemy. So the soldier came up to the bridge because he wanted to look as to where were the enemies up to where they have come up. So he was in search of it when he found the old man. So he then asked the old man what kind of animals were they. So the old man said, yes, there were three kinds of animals, and one was a goat, the other was a cat, and the pigeon. So he said he had so many animals, and there were two goats, one cat, and there were four pairs of pigeons. So the narrator said, you had to leave them. So he said, yes, because of the artillery I had to, the captain asked me to go to another shelter and leave the animals as they are. So the old man said, since I have no family and these animals are my only living. So he said that it is the the author said that the cat can take care of itself because it can arrange its food and arrange its living on its own. So it is a self-dependent animal, and you need not worry about the cat. But he doesn't know what about the other animals, and now you should either get up and leave, hire a truck and move towards Barcelona. So I know no direction in that. I know no one in that direction said. But thank you very much. Thank you again very much. So he thanks the old man thanks the soldier and said that yes, he doesn't know which direction to go, and the direction that he is suggesting, he doesn't have anyone to live there. So he doesn't want to go there. So he looked at me very blankly and tiredly, then said, having to share his worry with someone, the cat will be all right. So then he convinced again, the soldier again convinced the old man that his cat will be okay, but the others will also be okay. He needn't have to worry for them. Why, they'll probably come through it all right. You think so? Why not? I said, watching the far bank where now there were no cars. But what will they do under the artillery when I was told to leave because of the artillery. Did you leave the dove cage unlocked? So then he said that yes, you should now get up and start leaving for Barcelona because the enemy might arrive anytime. So he said that then he again asked that what about the doves? What about the pigeons that you left? You have you had four pairs of pigeons. Did you leave the cage opened? If you had let the cage open, then the pigeons will fly away, so they will be safe. So, yes, certainly they'll fly, but the others, it's better not to think about the others, he said. If you are rested, I would go, I urged. Get up and try to walk now. So the soldier now said, the animals will be self dependent and they will take care of themselves. So you need not worry about the animals, but you should get up and move up and move to Barcelona. So the author thanked him, so the old man also thanked him for the suggestion, for the concern he showed towards him, and he was very grateful to the soldier. There was nothing to do about him. It was Easter Sunday, and the fascists were advancing towards the Ebro. So it was Easter Sunday, and the fascists, who were the enemies of the place of where we are talking about, so they were advancing to the Ebro. It was a grey, overcast day with a low ceiling, so their planes were not up. So, and that and the fact that eats that cats now know how to look after themselves was all the good luck that the old man would ever have. So the old man had known that the cat will be all free and it will really find its way home. So, children, this is all about the story. I hope you like the story and the efforts and the old man's concern towards his animals. So, it's all for today. Have a nice day. Bye bye.